So hi, so in this video we are going to see how we can use the useState hook in React.js to manage state in our application. So what we have currently now is just a basic React app setup. So nothing else, I have just trimmed off some of the content, and what I have added is a variable named counter and initialized it to 0, and a button on which I have added a on-click handler, which is an inline function that will just increment the value. So let's see what happens when we click the button. So this is our app, and when I click increment, you see nothing happens. This is because when we click on this, the counter is incremented, but our React app is not aware that something is updated. So to overcome that, we have given a use state hook by React.js. So whenever something updated, it will automatically re-render the component. So for to use that, what we'll do, we will just simply use the use state hook, import it from the React. It's a name export, so we import it like inside the curly braces. And the changes we will make, that we will say let const equal to something and use state, and we will give it something of value 0. So let me just write something more and I will explain what does all this mean. So I will add counter and set counter. So what use state hook gives us actually is, so whenever we call use state and pass it something, it returns us an array in which the first value is the value itself. Like if we pass the initial value 0 here, so this is the initial value what we pass as the argument, and this is the value, and it also provides a second value in the array, that is the function that we can use to update that count. So what we can do, that simply we can just replace this with the set counter, and we can add the like plus plus counter, because we wanted to first update then give the value. So by just doing that, we can add the state functionality to our app. I think it's refresh. So when I click okay, assignment to const variable, so let's see what's the issue. Count okay. So I cannot increment that counters, so I have to pass a value that can be added. So if I now click increment, it will increment. So this is how we can simply add the use state functionality. So now we will see how can we pass this state down to a component and trigger the events from the child component that can be updated in the parent component. So I will create a simple new component, a simple functional component. So function child component, and it just returns so I will just return both of these actually. So instead I will make it a separate component, and since we can return only single element inside a React element, so we will wrap it with fragments. And if I remove this for a second from here, and also this, and write something nonsense, what I'm like increment, and I will call it child component. So you will see nothing much changes here, so it's just a static constant. So I want to increment this state, what I have here, the counter from the child component. So how can I do that? So it's very simple. What we can do is we can pass it down to the child component using props. So I can add a prop, whatever I name it one. I will keep it simple and name it counter, and pass the counter value. And secondly, I will also pass a function that will update my count. So I can name it handle update, and I will pass my set counter function here. So set counter. So I have passed my set counter function which updates my counter to the child component. And what I can do is I can destructure the counter and set counter from here. So instead of showing this, I can now show the counter because I have passed to the props and cached them here. And similarly, I can also use the on click to increment that change. So I can just write. So that not be a set counter, that will be handle update because we passed it here as handle update. So sorry for that. So we can write that handle update, and we can pass the counter +1. So by doing that, we can see that our app works similarly, but we can add now much more functionality because we have seen how we can change the state that is in the main app component from inside another child component. So what I can do is I can also simply add a decrement button. So decrement here. So if I click increment and a decrement, you can see it works similarly. So this is that how much easily we can add state and update our React component accordingly using the use state tokens at React. So thank you.